To die in Helmand province this week. His next of kin have been informed. Channel 5 has become the latest broadcaster to suspend all its programmes involving premium rate phone-ins. It was forced to act after revealing that one of its shows, Brain Teaser, made up fake winners and even had a member of staff pretending to be a winner. A review of television phone-in shows has now been ordered by the premium phone line regulator. Here's our economics editor, Evan Davis.
In a change to our schedule.
18 days since it all started coming out, and 5 became the 4th broadcaster to embarrass itself. On 5 occasions, the Brain Teaser quiz programme had to invent winners. It even got a producer to pretend to be one. And it was made by the unfortunately named production company, Cheetah. It wasn't so much a premium phone line rip-off, just old-style deception. But allegations of premium rate deception have been flowing. TV's own Cash for Questions scandal. TV networks like 5 don't necessarily know what sins are committed on their airspace, but all major broadcasters except Sky have seen skeletons emerge out of the cupboard. And even Sky didn't want to talk to us today, saying it wouldn't be taking the moral high ground. Inevitably, all the allegations culminated today in more regulation. The premium rate watchdog, Ixtis, held a summit, and in record time, a new licensing regime for TV premium rate services was agreed. But there's no amnesty, and if there's evidence of fraud...
We would refer any such evidence to the police for them to investigate in the context, has there been a breach of the criminal law?
For broadcasters, though, the biggest problem is potentially the loss of credibility. The public think of TV as run by nice guys and as heavily regulated. But with more channels, more competition, maybe it's become a little more commercial.
Many members of the public just must feel they've been conned. I mean, they trust British broadcasters. That's what all the research tells us. They trust the broadcasters more than the newspapers, certainly than politicians. And suddenly they're being told that the people they trusted, they've been misleading them, they've been taking money off them.
It's worth £2,000.
The regulator has told all broadcasters to audit their numerous different interactive activities and to report back in a couple of weeks. Report back? Oh dear. There may be a few more awful days for television yet.
Well, Evan Davis is here now. Evan, it's all a bit embarrassing. How important are these quiz programmes to television?
Well, broadcasters have come to see the revenues you can make from these premium rate phone lines as a rather useful pocket money, tens of millions of pounds a year. ITV, who've suspended all their services, just as an example, are estimated by one city organisation to have lost about £1.5 million a week, to be losing that while this suspension is on. It's not enough to bankrupt the company, but it's useful money. But, you know, it's not just television people who are in this business. If you look at the entire premium rate business, the sector, it adds up to a sector of £1.2 billion a year. Now, that's £20 for every man, woman and child in the country. And it turns out that Britain's market in this is the biggest in the world. Ixtis told me today they get visitors from overseas coming to see how they handle it. So, ironically, although this isn't the week to kind of boast about it, this is one of those world-beating sectors that the British have.
OK, Evan, thanks very much. The Independent Police Complaints Commission has confirmed it will investigate the case of a police officer shown on CCTV repeatedly